This is a typical individual's lifetime financial trajectory. There are two distinct phases, the working phase and the retirement or financially free phase. Financial freedom is at the intersection of these phases and is reached when you have enough wealth that working becomes optional. Here are the equations governing these curves. They were derived in a previous video, and there's a link in the description if you'd like to check that out. Maybe your lifetime financial trajectory currently looks something like this, reaching financial freedom around the state retirement age. And maybe you'd like to reach financial freedom sooner than that. Let's take a look at how you could do that. Fundamentally, there are three critical ingredients to an early financial freedom: investing, your savings rate, and societal conditions. By societal conditions, I mean things like job opportunities and current wage levels relative to necessary spending, such as food, housing, heating. This factor is outside of our short-term influence, so let's save that for another time. So, provided society provides reasonable conditions to accelerate your financial freedom, all you need to do is save and invest. Look how the financial freedom age changes with more investment growth, a higher savings rate, and with both at the same time. A 5% return above inflation is a reasonable expectation for a passive equity investment return based on historic data. So let's focus on savings rate. We will see that it doesn't matter how much you earn, it's your savings rate that matters for your financial freedom. Consider two people with the same savings rate, but one has double the earning and double the spending. They are both saving 55% of their earnings. For our orange person, the amount of wealth they have is growing twice as fast in the working period, but they also need twice as much to be financially free. And the net effect is the same financial freedom age. Adding a third person, we can see three people with three very different earnings, all reaching financial freedom at age 41. If we change their savings rate, their financial freedom age changes together. Of course, the person earning more is also spending more and potentially living a higher quality of life, but the fact remains that they have the same amount of time financially free. Next, let's build a map going from earnings and savings over to financial freedom. Instead of considering savings rate, let's consider an absolute figure for savings. For a given individual's earning and saving, we can calculate their financial freedom age. As we move our inputs around, we can see how the financial freedom age changes. Our inputs can better be thought of as a 2D space that we can move around. Let's assign each financial freedom age a color to see this more clearly, with red meaning early financial freedom and blue later financial freedom. Wandering around our input grid, we can color in the financial freedom age for a given pair of inputs. We can color in the whole input space this way, and also mark the corresponding points where financial freedom is reached on the lifetime wealth chart. Going back to our concept of a fixed savings rate, how does this look on our charts? A fixed savings rate is a straight line through our input space. You can see that this straight line cuts through one color, which represents a single financial freedom age. This is the same line drawn on the lifetime wealth chart. Bringing back our three friends from earlier, where do they sit on these charts? Again, we can see that if they have the same savings rate, they reach financial freedom at the same age. So regardless of what you earn, your savings rate is a critical factor for you to manage if you want to reach financial freedom. Let's take a look at this symbolically. Here is the equation we saw previously for time to financial freedom. Our savings rate, R, is our savings divided by our earnings. What we save is what we earn minus what we spend. So with this, our spending can be written like so. Substituting this into our equation shows that our time to financial freedom no longer depends on our earnings, only our savings rate. Using our color map, let's see how quickly we can reach financial freedom for a given savings rate. And if we plot our equation, we can see it matches exactly. So there you have it. If society provides reasonable conditions and you invest your money well, it's critical that you focus on your savings rate if you want to accelerate your financial freedom, because spending money is also spending your time. My parting question to you is, whereabouts are you on this map, and which way are you trying to move?